Ha ha ha, part two. I'm still at it. The camera cut off. It usually cuts off, man. You know, when it's idle, I'm still gonna upload it anyway because I'm still in the spirit to talk about this ha 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 shit, man. But the whole point I was getting at, is it that the Lord instructs us upon our beds, man, and that's kind of like what the Spirit is led me to do on this morning. Woke up at 4, had got offended last night, but kind of let it roll spiritually roll off of my, roll off me, man. And then I went to sleep and then woke up absolutely offended, man. Sent up curses on the bitch. All right, sent up curses on the rest of them punk ass motherfuckers that want to offend Yahweh Hashem Shai, the men thereof, the women of Yahweh Hashem Shai, and may the Lord hear our prayers. You have not because you ask not. Don't let these people run over you. Remember, vengeance belongeth to the Lord. We can't go out here putting our hands on these fools just yet. One day the Lord gonna turn us into freaking hunters. The scriptures tell us about that. But right now we let the Lord fight our battles. It hurts, guys. It hurts to let the Lord. We want to punch a nigga in his face, right? Or a lot worse. But we have to have that understanding. But we do have the testimony thereof of the Lord, getting down on these clowns, man. Hey, I have personal testimonies, man, about Yahweh Hashem Shai answering the prayers that he put upon me. Remember, man's goings are of the Lord. If we truly are the Lord's, we're not making up these prayers. The prayers are already known by Yahweh Hashem Shai. The Lord knows what we need before we even ask. So even the curses that we put up, do you not know that those curses are the will of the Lord if we are sending them up in the true spirit of truth, okay? And the will of the Lord, it is the I had to explain that to old girl. I've had to, her mother's not here no more, playing with me. Now, am I saying that I had something to do with her mother being unalive and the speed in which the Lord gave her cancer? Weeks we're talking when that cancer came back. No, but I did explain to the woman how the Lord operates. What'll happen is, Miss Bitch, is that it was the will of the Lord for him to take your mother off of the earth whenever it was his will to do so. Had nothing to do with me. Just so happened that your offenses will come in the season that the Lord is going to do that. You're going to offend one of us. We're going to put up a curse, and then the Lord is going to manifest particular judgments that was already predestined to happen. She doesn't understand that. She thinks I'm talking crazy when I say don't F with us. All right. And then these bad things that happen. Same, in the midst of that, right before her mother passed, she was talking crazy. My mother still here on the earth. Not even my biological mother left me. All right. But the mother that the Lord given me, she's still on the earth, but she has cancer. Now, old girl that I was dealing with, her mother had cancer before it went away. During this season, she was beginning to get very offensive towards me, and you kind of know where I'm going with it. Up until the point where she was mocking my mother, right, in her sickness. And the last thing I remember her saying via a text message before I sent up curses on her, not her mother, but just her, was she basically said in a hearty way, "My mama not sick. My mama not sick," because I was, talking about my mother. And during that time, her mother had been good for years, via her cancer. It hadn't been back in years. She was living a regular life. After that, I sent up curses upon Taylor. Damn, I said her name, Salakia, old girl, via her offenses, and yeah, shortly after that, man, her mama ended up the cancer ended up manifesting again, and we're talking like a matter of no more than like 3 months she was off of the earth. And then old girl lost her job, lost her vehicle, and this vehicle, she's just now getting a new one yesterday. And I was just hurting through the spirit and just wanted to vent, because sometimes you have to understand how the Lord operates, which do we. All right, we understand the principle, but we don't understand the exact ways he goes about conducting his business. So you wonder why it seems like the wicked are prospering. Like, well, I need a vehicle. I've been praying, like, I'm having some issues via my vehicle right now, and it could potentially start to, if the Lord, wouldn't be merciful, hinder me doing the work, and if it could. And I'm praying to the Lord that doesn't happen and things like that. And when you see, a bitch, all right, a bitch by her works, man. A whore by her works, her haughty looks, all these things, man. You know she don't deserve a new car, and the men of Yahweh Shem Shai deserve the resources to do the work. Or you're gonna get offended. So it's been getting addressed, but we gotta stay strong. My name is Sakal. That means to observe. I talk to myself through the Spirit. I got to stay strong. We do these epistles for not only y'all but ourselves, man. I ain't just talking it. I have to stay strong, trust in the Lord. I know if I've been doing good. I know I've been praying and fasting. I know I've been doing the word to the best of my ability. I've been able to allow to get myself up when I fall. You brothers probably have seen. There's been times that I probably like disappeared a little bit. What have you going through it? Never bugged out. Never stopped calling upon the Lord in the privacy of my dwelling places. But when it comes to like hey, we all go through it. But one thing I understand, that I'm still able to call upon the Lord. That's great. That's motivating. That's motivating, keeps you going, because it's ugly, because all these offenses is getting scary. To be honest, it's scary, isn't it? Now we trust in the Lord, yes, but it's scary to see what happened to them Sakari guys, man. Like straight up, like I'm serious right now, man. I stay out of that crap, man. I stay out of it with that spirit that's on there. Certain brothers talk about it. I don't want to fucking talk about it, but I listen a little bit. I don't want to hear it, but this whole pegging stuff, and especially by Esau Edom. Do you know what type of sick straight up? We're not just talking about no regular wicked little prideful spirit. Well, prideful ain't little, but some prideful shimmy side to side shaking shit that Eve be doing type of spirit. No, dude, do you not know what you're out there talking about? The so-called white man is something that he does teach. Esau Edom, he does teach that. Like, you're getting pegged by your oppressor. There's some sick psychological stuff going in for you to even want to deal with your oppressor, period. And you to be teaching that, dude, you have some sick stuff going on. And in the spirit, I don't even freaking know what old dude's so-called wife said. I seen the sister. She, I'm sure all now she's not bad. She's not a bad looking sister. I'm sure everybody wants a piece of her now. Now she causing men to commit adultery because she popping out. Everybody, now she's so-called single. Now everybody want that. Well, I don't even know what the sister talking about this nigga did, because I don't care. I just know it's some weirdo stuff happening with him too. Whatever his name start with an H, Hakar, whatever. I don't know his damn name. I don't care. It is the whole point. Is this scary to listen to a false prophet? It's scary that this guy that y'all thought was this big, strong guy was doing the most submissive debauchery that you could do as a man with his oppressor at that. Like, I'm not trying to like justify it at all, but could you not have just did it with somebody of your own damn tribe or something? You disgusting fuck. You had to do it with your oppressor. That means you're giving yourself over to the enemy the most elite way that you could do that. Isn't that what they used to do? Buck break us. Isn't that was a punishment? That was a shame tactic. That was a way to degrade the so-called black and brown man, was to buck break them. And Esau Edom was sick enough to do it. You got to be a sick person to give or receive in that regard. This is your leader. Now he's trying to come up again. Look at what happened to Brother Polite. So-called, he's in prison for that shit. You're next, dummy. You're next. You are in great offenses. And when it trickles down to little old me, and then I start to get pissed off because I'm nobody, right? I'm somebody. And it's true. Don't get it twisted. We ain't that like finna talk about ourselves. We ain't that humble. All right. But I respect the order of the men of Great Millstone, man. I'm not the elders. I'm not the apostles, man. But I am a believer in Yahweh Shema Shai. So when this thing done trickle down to me with this former head of Sakar, whatever the hell he got going on, oh, it's almost time for the judgment to come. There ain't no damn judgment that came right now. The Lord just shaming these brothers, exposing them. There's judgments finna come, just like the Lord was exposing Brother Polite before they finally gave him that sentence during the court hearing. That was the Lord exposing Brother Polite. Boy, what the hell are you doing? The very thing that you're calling us out for, you're doing it. The very thing that you're talking about, the men of Great Millstone, fat ass, fat haste, fat for whatever the gas nigga, you're doing it. You're doing it. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is exposing it, just like he exposing the wickedness of this stupid bitch of mine, her true intentions. Oh, I knew you wasn't with it. I knew it. I knew you was flaky. I knew this was just but a season. That's why I never put no stock in it. The water y'all shot. So glad I didn't get given over to the spirit of a simp, a man that can't let go. What the Lord say? Let me start bringing out some precepts, man. What the Lord say about people in your family that you love more than Him. Stand by. Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Sometimes I try to teach that woman a little bit slowly but surely when the spirit lead me to concerning, hey, I had this experience with what the Lord's saying here, having to hate my parents, man, and not what the world call hate or the reason thereof. But I understand, that this may not be for them, and they offended me too. Try to teach her that this is biblical. Why, and I asked her, hey, explain to me why the Lord's telling us this. You think she had an answer for that? She never even heard the Lord this part of the Bible, because you know what, you false teachers out there don't freaking teach this. You rather hear smooth words. You rather the prophets prophesy deceit. Oh, my bad, Salakia. You rather the false prophets prophesy to you deceits. All right, because the true prophets would never do that through the Spirit. If any man come to me and hate not his father, his mother, his wife, his children, his brother, his sister, yea, his own life, even your damn life, the things that you're able to have, man, all right, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple, man. All right, so if you want this reward, hey, you have to understand that these clowns are out there waiting for us, and they are jealous. Let's just keep it finally real for once. Now, damn, we keep it real through the Spirit. They are jealous. This is a spiritual thing. They spirit can see our spirit, not necessarily our flesh, because they step on us, via the flesh, via the imperfect man. But there's something that their spirit can see. We can't see how those people view us, man. We don't know how that glow looks to the people. We just know we got it, okay? When they see us, they know we're better than them. Fuck it. Like, let's just quit playing. It is what it is. The Lord deals with favorites. Yahweh Shai is his favorite, and the Lord got some more favorites under him. What can we do but desire that we part of the favorites? F you clowns. We don't care no more. Yeah, the Lord chose us. What you gonna do about it? Get mad, shawty. Get mad. Oh, dude, get mad. The rest of you clowns, we like Rambo. Bow, bow, bow. Anybody can get it. All you clowns, bring it on through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Shai. Nah, for real this time. Bring it on, man. You clowns. I'm so poised, it's just rolling off me like pew pew, just bouncing off me like I got like a rubber like rubber bullets is bouncing off me, and I got a suit of armor on, man. Like, you niggas ain't talking about nothing. Oh, understandable. That man, British special operation dudes, man. I've seen this dude, and I used to play this video game with this guy. I know he's a tier 1 dude, in the Britain Army, the way he talk, but they got this humor when it comes to just chaos and stuff. And I just love the way they talk, man. He just be like, understandable. That's how I am right now with you clowns, man. You go offending us, or you go cheating on us, so-called committing adultery. Understandable. Like, we understand that you're gonna go off because you're weak. This isn't for you. We expect you to go off at this point. We expect you to mock us. We expect you to try to persecute us and all that stuff. We're prepared for it, and we know that once that happens, we're good as going home. All we got to do is endure to the end. Remember, this is about endurance, man. Day in, day out. Every day may not be the best. Every day may not be the worst. You're gonna have ups and downs. Some days the Lord gonna put the spirit upon people to be in league with your black ass, man. And then most of the effing time, let's just keep it real, it's gonna be the other way around. Everywhere you go, when you out in the world, just people just doing dumb stuff. Soon as you set foot to that pedal out on the road, you got clowns out there honking their horns. Soon as the damn red light changed, DBB, especially in the ATL, oh man, we got to get out of here. Everybody's just bugged out. Why though? Because the Lord not dealing with them. The Lord not putting his spirit upon them. The Lord say he pouring his spirit upon all flesh. Let me stand corrected. He is pouring his spirit upon them to be wicked. All right. To offend. Great offenses shall come, man. That's the whole point. Let me see here. Let's go to the book of John. Okay. The book of First John, Salakia. All right. Man. No, it was John. John 15 and 18. And it reads, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. All right, so we have to have that understanding that we're going to be hated. But why? It hated Malaki Hawashah. You have to understand that as you grow, the Lord not playing with you. And that go for you sisters too. Prepare. If you ain't went through it yet, we ain't just saying this. Your homegirls, your sister, your auntie, then watch. It's finna go down. All this talking, all this listening, hey, it ain't in vain. All you listeners out there, it's not in vain. Hey, the Lord finna start cranking it up on us, man. Everybody got to show and prove. Everybody's created to give glory. That the Lord deal with that. He got a bunch of us out here, not in relation to the world, but you know, it's a few of us to what? Give glory to Yahweh Hashem Shai. But no, we're gonna be hated, and that hate is gonna manifest in lies and persecution and slander and manipulation and adultery and all type of stuff, man, and stealing and usury. Like even your children, they'll manifest that hate too and just use you for money. You won't hear from your fucking child as much as you could hear from your child, and when you hear from your child, all they want is you already know where them dollars at. Psh, where them dollars at? If ye were of the world will love his own. The Lord told us to come up out of this raggedy motherfucker, man. This raggedy world, man. And if we were like these clowns, looking like them edge ups, etc., Eve would be all over us, etc. Maybe a funny boy. Eve don't care nothing about you being a funny boy. Eve don't care nothing about you being an unaliver. Only thing she care about is that you a certain height, got a certain fucking size to your rod, and a certain size of your wallet. That's all she cares about, straight up, dog. I'm talking about, you don't even have to be handsome, like really. Long as you like, it's probably a bonus if you have some attraction about yourself. But that's all. She just wants to look, cause she's weak. So truly, she's not complete. So she wants to be whole. She doesn't know how to go about it. Hence her private area. The whole. That means you're not whole. All right, that means you have a wound. That's why the Lord gave us the rod to make you whole. Then two becomes one. You don't understand it, do you, you dummy? And you're going to be judged for it because you are taking the very thing, the essence of who you are meant to be, a woman, the body thereof, and fucking whoring it out like it's nothing, which means that's how you what the Lord say. Hey, but you can tell the Lord don't dwell in your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm almost done with this epistle today. I just wanted to vent through the spirit. I was up at 4 o'clock, waking up very, very upset. Just coming, maybe on the yawn, maybe a little bit, trying to balance, and maybe didn't deal with those offenses last night. But then the Lord put the spirit upon me, hey, to go ahead and speak on it. Man, these people are not gonna play us. Every time you get offended, brothers and sisters, you need to cleave unto the Lord more. That's the only way you're going to stay sane. All jokes aside, man, it hurts, okay, to be offended. It hurts to be cheated on. It hurts to be used. It hurts to be lied upon, stolen from. It hurts. All jokes aside, we talk this tough stuff, man. Let me be balanced. But it hurts, and it's supposed to. But we have to remember, man, try. Like, that's all we can. Let's be honest, man. All we can do is try to serve the Lord. Try to keep the law. Try to believe in him. Try to have faith. Remember what it say in the book of Hebrews about that faith, the definition thereof. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. So we hope for justification. We hope for the Lord to deliver us from these offending ass people. The evidence of things not seen. So that's pretty much the definition of faith. It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We have evidence through faith. We can't see it, but we got to believe. Now we have testimonies. That's why we have the testimony. That's why we have the body. Okay, that's why the things that were written aforetime. That's why we have the Bible. It is a testimony to everything that the Lord did from His creation and the reason thereof. Hey, Him and His Son. That's it. That's the reason. You don't understand that, you're pretty much lost in the sauce after Genesis, man. After Genesis, in the beginning, you're pretty much lost there. Seriously, there's no need for you to continue any further. Right after in the beginning, you're lost in the sauce. He's already speaking in code. Okay, so and it ain't for you. What the Lord say, Amos 3:7. Um, I'll leave it off there, I guess. Well, I don't know. I'll leave it off with some positive. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord God would do nothing, but He revealed his secret unto His servants, the prophets. His name, His Son name. The Israelites, where they at? The Edomites, where they at? All right, Babylon the Great, where it's at? All right, all these things was revealed unto who? The Lord's servants, who? The prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai. And we believe them men to be predominantly men a part of Great Millstone, which adhere to the doctrine of truth. It isn't their doctrine. It isn't the doctrine of Great Millstone. It is the doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the doctrine of the Israelites. And we do believe the Lord put the spirit on these men to name their organization of brothers that Great Millstone. What is everybody else talking about? You better tread lightly, because 'tis the season that great offenses is coming, and the Lord is getting ready to execute the next phase of prophecy, which is the real deal, okay? Which is judgment, man, Mashapat, which is Jacob's trouble, all right? Well, if we endure to the end, there's a great reward to be had, man. And I'll leave it off at this. Um, Second Peter 3:9, and it reads, "The Lord is not slack concerning His promise." And we go into this, things are moving fast. Even Esau Edom scientists and weather watchers and things and such, they understand that time is moving fast. The Lord said He was going to speed up time for the elect's sake. We hope to be those people who are getting offended, that's crying out to the Lord, in which the Lord is speeding up time for, concerning His promise, as some men count slackness. And that's the 2/3 counting slackness, because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily. Therefore it is set on these clowns to do evil, to be offending. That's them counting slackness, man. That's them not hearkening to the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, but is long suffering to us, word, not willing that any should perish, that going into the hopeful elect. The Lord is giving us time to figure this out, to understand what it's like to be offended and what to do with it. This is a training regiment, guys. Prepare. War is coming, okay? But it's long suffering to us, word, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance, man. Beautiful. And I want to leave it in Second John. Second John, it'll be 1, and then it'll be 8. Look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward. The Lord's ways are higher than ours. The Lord promised us a reward for these things. The Lord promised us 100-fold if we forsake these things, people, lands, all right, experiences, families, etc. For His name's sake, we will receive 100-fold. Guess what? The Lord didn't say double, triple, quadruple. I don't even know what the net was. It Quince, is that even right? I don't know, man. We gotta get out of here, man. I don't know what comes after quadruple, dog. 5 though, man. The Lord said 100-fold ye shall receive if you endure until the end for His name's sake. So we're not greater than the master, the servants. We got to suffer, but the Lord do deal with balance now. Hold on now. Open your mouth though, Jake. We must teach this. The Lord is not a damn bully. And if you're feeling like you're being damn bullied, you must be praying to the Lord for your discernment and His process for you, so that you don't come and offending the Lord, man. And then you get pissed off, or you get so depressed because the Lord chastening you because He loves you. And then you start to bug out. And then you start not to understanding what He's doing. All right. So with that, I pray this was edifying. If these offending people, the Lord is exposing them, and their judgment is right around the corner. I'm talking about like right around the corner, like Lord willing, the Lord crank things up some more, because He is this summer. And then by the time that the Lord continue to speed up time, we're gonna find ourselves what? In so-called winter. And then it's on and popping. Man, may how about Shemal Shah seal his hopeful elect this season if they ain't already sealed, and we get this thing cracking. Shalom.